Hi, Tuesday, 21st of February. I have a little time to make another video, and I would like to do it on the DAX today. It was a very good day today. Big moves and actually the usual patience that we needed to endure the past days and frustration for nothing happens today was rewarded. But there were some other interesting aspects of this. This is the DAX, this is the start. You remember from yesterday that I wanted to have a gut feeling trade, and it wasn't filled, and I said, well, maybe today. However, when it started going down, and we had a sell signal, entry would have been really at the big round number, so that wasn't possible to trade. And also, once you have penetrated the big round number, you would have had hit the S1. So there was a double obstacle here, and there was no trade. The market then completely reversed, took back all the lost territory, and it was actually at this level where it started testing the highs. It paused a bit, and we had the first buy signal here. So it's quite obvious for us to place up an entry, either immediately or more cautiously 2 or 3 ticks above this high here. And then what happened was quite interesting, because we had an explosion, and I understand there was something like 1,000 lots order filled in 10 seconds. This will give us quite a lot of interesting points. The first one is there's a lot of liquidity, because I had a 2-point slippage and people in the room had 1 or 2 point slippage. That means actually that we either been very lucky or there's quite a lot of liquidity on the markets. We've been filled at a very good place at about 37 probably, and we got up 10 points. There was no time whatsoever to move the default target to R1. The other couple of interesting points is, well, if somebody had placed an order for 1,000 lots, well, that means that probably he will have more lots to be placed, orders to be placed. So we might expect a second or third leg. The other thing is, you see this big spike here. This is really due to the slippage of a big order. So we might as well not consider this as a high. The real high is probably something around this level here, this R1 level here. And in fact, you see we have a pause and then a doji on this R1 here, an attempt to go down, but actually completely reversed. Here, as I said before, very aggressively you could have entered through 2 or 3 ticks above this high here. I prefer to wait, but I don't need to wait for the market to test this high here. This was already a breakout. So if this is confirmed, I'm happy to enter again. And we had a little bit of a range, and then another explosion of volume here. You see volume here and volume here. So our theory was right. There was more to come, and we were ready to take it. In this particular case, the trade was fantastic. First of all, because the entry was here, and the stop was at about this level here. Yeah, about this level here. This, even on a $10,000 account, would have given us enough room for 2 lots. And the explosion was a little bit quieter than this one, so I did have time to move the target to R2. And then the market actually hovered around there, but started being a little bit late. And I had some more points here. I took some more points here. So that was the morning, and you can see already here we had 100 points move in a very short period of time. So this is really where breakouts and momentum systems work very well. Okay, briefly, in the afternoon, we had to endure a little bit of frustration again, but we'd be rewarded. Not as well as in the morning, but okay. So as you can see here, here you have the possibility of entry in the market. This is 215. 215 is really too close to New York Open, and we don't want to trade at this point. So that was the first little part of frustration, because the market moved before New York Open, and that could have been a nice trade. However, there are two things here. The first one is that entry would have been too close to a big round number, 11,900, and so that wasn't possible. Once you clear that one, you had to contend with R3, and once you cleared R3, it was already 10 minutes before New York Open. When New York opened, there was another big rally here, and so all this 40 points move was not allowed in our system. Big round number, R3, New York Open, all in the very small space of time. After this, we might expect a little bit of retrace. There wasn't. There is a further breakout of this line, so we could have entered here. That wasn't very successful. So at this particular point, after this and after all this, caution would have been in place, and we could have got 10 points and got out at break even, and wait for a better situation. And the better situation actually happened a little bit later, when we were away from everything, big round number and all these kind of things, and there was room for more legs. And so we took this one. We took, again, in this particular case, we had to take something like 10 points, put it in our pocket just in case the market started retracing after this huge move. As it happened, I actually took, I think, 15 points and then moved back to break even. And I didn't take this one because it was a little bit too late. And in any case, it would have been just a break even. All in all, a fantastic day. Thank you.